Greetings Multiverse! I'm still shaken by the reveal in the Game Awards that a Wonder Woman game is in production at one of my favourite game developers, Monolith Productions. The studio behind such great games as the two Middle-earth Shadow of Mordor games, Fear, Condemned, No One Lives Forever, and, let us not forget, Gotham City Imposters. I'll be doing several videos over the next few weeks on Wonder Woman and what I know about the project, but we'll start with the thing everyone wants to know about first. The Wonder Woman game release date, which I'm going to call right now as 2023. Sadly, the teaser trailer for Wonder Woman noticeably did not contain any sort of release window. When Gotham Knights and Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League were unveiled back in DC Fandom 2020, both of their announcement trailers came with release years at the very least, despite Gotham Knights' proving ultimately inaccurate. It's therefore possible that Monolith's Wonder Woman may not have a solid release year and could be very far off indeed. Taken on those terms, Wonder Woman may not appear until 2024 at the earliest. But I choose to be more optimistic about the release date, and the good news is that we actually have evidence on my side to back up this optimism. Let's run down the details. For starters, at the moment, the current plan is for Warner Bros. To have all of its other announced DC games out by the end of 2022. That's Gotham Knights, Suicide Squad, Multiversus, DC Heroes and Villains even, so the studio will be needing a DC Comics game for 2023 for fans to look forward to. While things went awry with Gotham Knights, Suicide Squad, Hogwarts Legacy etc. thanks to the pandemic, in general Warner Bros. Doesn't like announcing its games too early. Second, as I previously reported, the movie Wonder Woman 3, or whatever it'll be called, will almost certainly drop in 2023. The synergy of having a Wonder Woman game alongside Wonder Woman 3 is near perfect. And while WB didn't manage it with Suicide Squad, it'll try to go for it wherever possible to buy into that hype. Thirdly, the infamous GeForce Now leak listed Monolith's new game as codename Legacy, and it's a good bet that this is Wonder Woman. It showed the game as having a temporary release date of late 2022. However, pretty much every game on the GeForce Now leak has slipped as they clearly have temporary release dates. But not years later or anything. It will be a few months at best, so 2023 seems a real good bet. Finally, and most importantly, is the developer itself. Monolith has, to my knowledge, never announced a game it didn't plan to release less than a year after that announcement. Every single game Monolith has ever made, right up until Middle-earth Shadow of War, has released within a year of its announcement. Shadow of War was announced in February 2017, and that released just 7 months later, in September 2017. Previous Middle-earth game Shadow of Mordor took a bit longer but was announced in November 2013 and came out September 2014. Monolith's other DC Comics game, Gotham City Imposters, was announced in May 2011 and came out February 2012. A little further back, high-profile sequels Condemned 2 and Fear 2 both released just 10 months after their announcements. Despite Fear 2 going through some major rights issues at the time that almost got it renamed to Project Origin. In short, Monolith Productions is one of the most reliable game developers around when it comes to both imaginative quality content and getting its games out less than a year after announcing them, despite any development troubles. The studio does not announce its games unless it is sure it can deliver them in a good, reasonable time. The only reason we're not seeing Wonder Woman in 2022 then is due to pandemic stuff, Monolith hiring a lot of new staff, including a recent new head of studio, and importantly, Suicide Squad and Gotham Knights coming out means that 2022 is already pretty damn packed. With all this taken into account, my educated guess is that Wonder Woman will get a release date of 2023, and not too long into 2023 either, unless Warner Bros. Is planning on pairing it with the Wonder Woman 3 theatrical release in later 2023, or Suicide Squad gets delayed to early 2023. Either way, that's honestly not too long to wait, and we'll see Diana in Suicide Squad, Multiversus, and Heroes and Villains in 2022 anyway, assuming one of them doesn't slip. The Wonder Woman game from Monolith, however, will release in 2023. Bet on it. But what do you guys think? Do you think 2023 sounds about right for Wonder Woman? Are you excited about the game? Let me know in the comments below or on the Inside the Multiverse Discord server, which you'll find a link to in the description below. Please like, share and subscribe, that all really helps me out. And check out other videos on DC Comics Gamer, including my rundown of every room in Multiversus fighter, and I'll have more on Wonder Woman very soon. For now, thanks for watching folks, and Multiverse out.
no match for an